another video. Now, it is the start of LBL Season 2. I don't care, 1-6 crew. Um, so, as you can see here, if you guys did not see, last year we did MLB Show 23 to LBL Season 1. It was really what started up the channel, and it was my most fun series. LHO was pretty fun too, but that stopped really quickly, like after like 10 episodes, because it was a lot of work. But this is not going to be as much. It's a lot of work, but as you guys can see, we have 30 new teams, right? And I'll get into the teams later on. But pretty much this will just be an introduction. Now, what's different from last year? You guys can kind of see here. Each team has a bullpen arm now, and um, what else? There's custom stadiums. There's about 20 of the teams have custom stadiums, not like fully custom. Some are just like kind of like the templates. Um, and then about 10 of them either have minor league stadiums or like I think 2 of them have MLB stadiums, which I was just like whatever. I really don't feel like putting it in since this was like this took me around. I'd been working on this for the past 3 days. It's currently what time is it? 12:30 a.m. So let's just get this started. Um, this seems fine. All this is going to be on auto manage. Skip and setup later. Regular season. Alright, so we are here. We're going to start off with the Black Bands. So they're ranked 13th. Nothing that they're really good at, but anyways. So getting into their pitching, their pitcher is Gordon Graceffo. He's got a fastball changeup slider 2 seam. 33 years old, so he's a little older. I found a lot of players in this older. Closing, they have Alan Ford. He's one of the best closers in the league. Ignore Felix Bautista. A lot of the players I had to um, bump their overalls down quite a bit, which I kind of forgot to do with some players, which is not good. But anyways, catching, they have Philip Matsumoto. First, they have Mitchell Schiff. And as we go down with the teams, I find that there's a decline in the overalls of the teams just because I did this all through a franchise mode, imported, exported players. So, um, yeah, so we're starting off with the Brooklyn Black Barons. So we have Daniel Hayashi, second base. He has not played a single game yet. He's in his rookie year right now. He's 26. He's 92 overall. They're there. Jim Burke, not the best third baseman. See Kobe Mad down here. Shortstop, they have Ty Pete. Left field, they got Reynaldo Masquera. Center, Samuel Zavala and Richie Neves. And right, there's a lot of players with last names Neves this year, I find. Good contact hitter, good power hitter. Should be alright. Here we have the first 90. I think there's 499 overalls this year. I think last year was 5 or 6. But the first one on the Bay Bears, the what team? New York Bay Bears. So they're not really great in much except for speed. But they're one of the best pitchers in the league. I'd say he's probably number 2. Um, yeah, Ryan Augustine. He's only 24 though. Um, he has an MVP in his belt, under his belt though, Cy Young. Bullpen, they have Sean Rodriguez, so still a good bullpen. Catching Darnell Buck. He's super young. In the franchise mode, I don't know what he got up to. He might have got up to like around 90s. First base, Bryce Eldridge. Second, Clay Reed. With like all the players that don't really stand out, I'm just gonna skip right over him. Raleigh Belcher got up to the high 90s. This seems a lot of potential. Shortstop, I know that this guy's a real player. Adael Amador, I didn't know that he was a real player though until after I made the team. So I just thought, whatever. right? So, yeah. Left field, Richard Diaz. Center, Meryl Simone, right? Brian Neal. So, you kind of see why they're not great. Like, he's their best batter. Um, Here we have the second best team in the league, the San Diego Sluggers. Pitching Jack Donahue, very good. 93 overall. Closing Salvador Pulido. Catching that Mike Reyes, who is the best catcher in the league, I think. He started playing whenever he was 18. MLB. Yes. So, kind of like, what's his name? Salas. Ethan Salas. First, they got Glenn Berger, what a name. Second, Stephen Cheney, the best second baseman in the league. Arguably the best player in the league. No, it's arguable. Um, Third base, Enrique Ramos. Shortstop, Ernesto Torres. Left field, Gary Sizemore. This seems to be good for a very long time. Center, Crew Carlton. We have Jason Dominguez. Who, what we're gonna do? We're just gonna, alright, there, quickly over. What? Why? Oh, whatever. And then right field is Zach Dahl. So this team's very good. They're ranked second in the league. Who are the Demons? Nashville Demons. Um, Pitching, they have Robbie Pierce. So not bad. He's got amazing beard. He's got good Ks per nine. Gets a lot of strikeouts, as you can see here. 28. Peter Henry in the bullpen. Reliever Fred Branch is their best player. He gets up to mid to high 90s in franchise, so he should here. First, Hank Ratliff. This guy. He won like 6 back-to-back MVPs, and by the time he was like 27, he had around 500 home runs. So, that's what you can expect out of Hank Ratliff, the first baseman. Second, they got Manuel Guzman. This guy also has a lot of potential. Third, Jacob Coleman. Shortstop, Alexis Pisparas. Left field, Benny Fontenot. Center, Randall Rhodes. And in right field, Josh Lowe. I guess I must have forgot the right field. I think that with a lot of these I forgot the player, which I'm sorry if I did, but yeah. The Saskatchewan Blue Sox. Yes, Saskatchewan is a team. Manuel Navarro is their pitcher. He's top 5 pitchers in the league. I'm pretty sure. Bullpen, they also have Ethan Kuhn. So, very good. 2 pitchers. Catching Alfonso Aguero. Jermaine Blankenship. What a name for that first. Good against righties. Second, William Whitaker. Third, Bill Casillas. Shortstop, I know this guy's also a real player. I don't care though. I figured it out after the fact. Um, Got already made the team. Left field, Brian Chavez. Center, Brendan Powell. This guy also has a lot of potential. And right field, Charlie Colligan. So, yeah, here we have the Detroit Dash. I think this guy's a real player too. So, sorry guys. I don't care. Pitching, William McLean. Perfect, not they don't have like any other pitchers. Bullpen, they got Chrissy Barra. Catching, Kyler Kidd. Young. He's got like potential though. That's not great. Kyler Kidd. First, they got Miguel Sanchez. Second, Damian Carey. Third, Sal Stewart, as I already said. Shortstop, Daniel Green. Um, Left field, Albert Reyes. So, and Martin Tierney. 97 overall. In right field, contact hitter. Um, Good, big clutch guy. Good speed. What's stealing? 50. This guy could win MVP this upcoming year just because of how well rounded he is. Here we have the Hitman, Fisher Theophanopoulos. Yeah, the names this year, I'm not gonna lie, are like sick. Um, Theo Fisher, Theo Fanopoulos, Jose Blanco, the bullpen, catching Ronaldo Arnold, first Cy Bowman, second Giancarlo Bourbon. I think that I used this guy twice on accident. Oh, that sucks. Third, Jason Dwyer. He's super old, so yeah. Shortstop, Fernando Cordova. Left field, Alvin Clark. He's old, but he's a 98 overall still. Any awards? He's not on that expensive a contract for being uh, 98 overall. Center, Jeremy Muller. And midfield, Johnny Blanchard. So, yeah, Rodney Conkers now. Starting, we got Christian Acevedo, um, Guy Hurley, their best player. He's their closer. Fastball side change of cutter. Um, 92 overall, 27. Catching, they got Randy Singh, Stephen Cobb. This guy got up to a 99 overall in the franchise mode, so yeah, lots of potential there. Second, Dory Lorenzo, Peter Norman at third, Leroy Cox at short. Left field, get Max Daly, Tom McDonough, and Humberto Carano. So the Conquers, what did I rank? Oh, I forgot to show the rankings since I think the Sluggers. Um, so now on to the Express. What team? Colorado Express. Pitching, they got Jeremy Brewer. Also, I find that the pitching this year is going to be a lot better. So, yeah, Sean Hawkins in the bullpen, Jim Fodor, Cam Howell first, Thomas Connell at second, Craig Kelly third. Seems alright. And then Scott De La Cruz at shortstop, Russ Campos left field, Warren Byrne. I was like just making this team yesterday, so yeah. We have the fifth best team, Thunderbirds. But look at this, Johnny Van Valkenburg. Not to mention he's also a stud, but Johnny Van Valkenburg, Jimmy Neves. As I said, maybe him and Robbie are, because Robbie was born in like Jamaica or something. Well, Johnny Van Valkenburg, the best player, best closer in the league, I believe. No, there's one that's better than catching Joe Kincaid, one of the best catchers in the league. First, Fernando Marrero. Second, Javier Colon. Third, Abdul McGregor. Shortstop, Miguel Mitri. Percy Pepper. Dwayne Moss. Yes, this guy also gets up to super high overall. And Eli Frank going right. I don't know why he's playing A. Jeez. It's a struggle. Alright. We have the worst team in the league, the Houston Dynamos. Pitching that Bartolo Calderon. Bullpen, they got Sidney Shealy, who's old. Catching, they have Scott Stearns. Seemingly doesn't look like they're going to be that bad. Bart Schmidt, Drew David, Tom Garland. They don't have any like super bad positions. There's things that I think that are worse than this, but I think things otherwise. Here's the best bullpen again in the league. Nick Cooper. They're almost the best team in the league. I think they're next, actually. This team's pretty good. Where are they ranked? 14th. Nick Cooper. Is it? No, they're not. They're not for a while, actually. Nick Cooper, closer. Alton Glazos, their best pitcher. Or their best starter. Their only starter. Um, he's 32. His fastball, changeup, slider cutter. 92 overall. It's contract year. And then they got Nick Cooper. He's 33 though, so that's kind of worrying. But yeah, Mike Coburn catching. Ryan Ponce at first. He's got some potential. He's like 28. He might be at his peak though. Along with Dole, Benedict Mirabelle. He seems very old. Orlando McGowan, 93 overall. And Mick Shelley in center field. This guy also gets high overall. And Paul Lloyd right. This team's also kind of bad. Yeah, they're ranked 27th. Pitching there, Roger Mays, Jermaine Wells. Starts off good. Anthony Dirk catching. Michael Pringle. If he's against a righty, he's gonna crush the ball. But if he's uh, not, he actually had no. He has a lot of awards just from that 2040 season. Jeez. Um, Second base, Mark Walker. Third, Randy Davidson. Shortstop, Adrian Gallegos. Left field, Carlos Rodriguez. Edmund Monroe. This team doesn't look like they're that bad. Like there's a lot of depth compared to the other teams. This is one of the better teams. Mentioned they got David Pena. This guy also gets super high overall. Bullpen, they got Lauren Elmore catching. Carlo Iglesias. Sean Beard first. Dan Roy. This team's ranked third. Dan Roy at second. Vernon Cruz at third. Jose Rodriguez. Carlos Santana left. Riley Harper. This guy is who I think is probably going to be the best player in the league. Just his power mixed with his contact should hit at least 50 home runs. Plus, he's got a cannon and he's got decent stealing and stuff. So, yeah, right field Vic Burke. I think the best team in the league's next. Chris Schreiber is their pitcher. He kind of comes gas. Jeez. Is this a palm ball? Sorry about that, guys. David McGrath, I think is. Yeah, David McGrath. So they have the bullpen. Now Santiago catching. Ernest Fox at first. This team's not good. Julio Torres. He's been ranked 20th. 19th. Here's the best team in the league, as you guys can see. Here's the best pitcher, Ryan Houston. Or I'd say probably the best pitcher. They're the Boston Glory. They're ranked first. They should clean up this division because this division is really not great. Ryan Houston. Chris Sale. That's on the team, but it would be hard to get like all of us to get clear. So I might just write Chris Sale right now. Alright, there we go. So Chris Sale, bad. Bullpen. They got Lauren Flaherty. What is going on there? Anyways, catching, you got Danny Holman. First, Cedric Casey. Second, Gabriel Guerrero. Third, Walker Ryan. They really just don't have any weaknesses. Like, I think the worst player is right field. Or no, catcher Danny Holman, but left field. Or shortstop, for Francesca. Encarnacion. Left field, Jeffrey Reyna. What's going on there? Center field, Trayvon. And right field, William McGill. So, just really good. Around. We have the Hawaii Islanders ranked 8th. So, actually, this team kind of has some. It's just the Bald Eagles and the Grizzlies are bad. But um, Bryant Brandel is their pitcher. He's their best player, 93 overall. It's a weird pitch mix. Bullpen, they got Levi Lee, Michael Burke, Santiago Nova, that Andres Feliz also. So, Wisecraft. Here we have the New Mexico Bald Eagles. Connor Smith is their pitcher and their best player. But Roger Jeffries also. Got Miles Zeller behind the plate. First, Brandon Leggett. Not great, but whatever. They don't have a second baseman, I guess. Eric Jones, third. Lexi Cortez at short. Brandon Nimmo in left field. Alright, I must have really messed up this field. Oh, it's Greg Hoskins, I think. They're supposed to have. Center, they got Rob Bridges. And right, they got Tim Howard. So, I think I really messed up this team. Here with the Chicago Yetis. Pitching, they have John Taylor. He gets good. He gets better, I think. Or yeah, at least he did. Brett Owens. So he's older, though. Richard Merton behind the plate. Jose Valencia at first. Grover Burke at second. Joseph Merrifield. Rod York at third. Joe Fields, shortstop. It's funny because his name's Joe Fields and he has 99 fielding and reaction. So Jason Hearn at left. Mark McBride, who is their best hitter. I think he's just their best player overall. Yeah. So yeah. Now we have the Grizzlies. They're not great. They're ranked 28th, so they're last. They have a Wickenheiser, but they don't look at that. I mean, their pitching's not good. They have Richie Bankston and I don't know if Charlie Hughesby. Catching there, Riley Adams. Catcher. Josh Hubbard at first. Second, Victor Morales. Yeah, let's see Victor Morales because he's third. Albert Wickenheiser. Uh, Felipe Vega Ramos. Johnny Ramirez. And they have this guy, Marty Franco, gets good. And Willis Capel. Or Capel, I don't really know. With the Kings, they're in 15th. I thought they're way higher. Pitching, they have Jess Martins. And they have Rico Armas. Cosmo Santiago behind the plate. Eli Escobar at first. Alexander McDaniel at second. Francisco Ordonez at third. Shortstops Rob Haskett. Dominic Eats left. So they don't have a bad team. I think they're probably mid-class. This team is not good, but they're filled with young, good players. See Salt Lake. I forget what team this is. Salt Lake Knights. Um, so pitching, they have Miguel Espinoza, generational talent. Those guys. That's about it. Bullpen, they have Jeff Freeland. He's their best player. He's ranked 26th. So yeah, catching, they have Glenn Coe. Like, all these players get good. First, they have Chris Avery, Lance Flutie, Samuel Cortez, Robbie Romero. So, and then, yeah, they're all, most of them have A potential, if not B, like Robin Rogers. Here we have the Akron Heroes. They're currently great pitching. I really like this team's like logo. Yeah, seeing Diet Rich, Edgar Tavares catching, Adam Russo at second, Darius Hood at third, Lamar Roger. Wait, I don't know. By the way, guys, we will be doing the same format as we did last year, except we're going to be playing in around 10 games instead of, what was it, 5 or 6. We'll be going from like 8 to around 10-ish games. Center, Bill McGregor, and right field, Boone Gates. And we have the Titans. Are we in a new division now? Oh, yeah, we've been in a division. Here with the NL Central, they're not going to be a great division, I don't think. The NL Central. Pitching Ricky Boston. Another pretty good name. Nicholas Lawson. Catching Todd O'Brien. Another one of the best catchers in the league. First, Robert Franco. Giancarlo. Yeah, I used Giancarlo Bourbon twice. A third, Alfonso Santo. They have the second best shortstop, but he gets up to a 99. He's got 99 potential, or he must. Felix Barrero at Jorge Lozano, Roberto Castro, and Randall Brock. He also gets up to a 99, so they're good in the future. And right now, I guess. Here we have the Yellow Jackets. Corey Lord, Salvador Cruz, Eugene Byers, not great, but Bobby Porcelli, Frank Waddell, Andrew Santos, Ryan Kepler, Jim Griggs, Wally Story, that's another good name, and here's their star player, Francis Cooley, another one of the best players in the game, really good contact hitter. He's like, if you look at his batting average, his career batting is 305, 324, 302, 308, 317, 321. So now he's on the Yukon Yellow Jackets. Here we have the Lions. They're bad. Like, they're ranked 22nd, but they're bad. Ward Brown, Chris McFarland. They got Mark Valenzuela. They got Cesar Madrid, but apart from Cesar Madrid, they got Joel Marmolejo. Yeah, they're not gonna be good. We have the Jokers. They're ranked second last in the league behind. I think they're one of the worst teams. They do have Dalton McDonald though, their best pitcher in the league, probably. There's nobody else that really comes to mind. So that's Dalton McDonald, Philip Haywood, Clay Jensen, Ken Shibuya, Deion Roberts at second, third, Satchel Duffy, shortstop Clinton Madrigal, Sean, I didn't have a midfielder, center field Sam Bruno, and Eloy Feliz. So yeah, here are these stars, but they're ranked fourth. Oh, geez, they're ranked high. This was the I gotta like Kershaw stuff down. I forgot about that. So this is the Dodgers, if you couldn't tell. All right, so now they're still ranked fourth. Oh, all right. So Clayton Kershaw clearly did a lot for this team. Starting, they have William Nobles. Jeez, that's bullpen. They have Roman Blank, Evan Phillips, whatever. Frank O'Hara is catching. Lon Kershaw at first is not great, but Douglas Donnelly, Will Duncan at third is their best hitter. Oh no, Estevan Cordero's their best. He's the best shortstop in the league, and he's their best hitter overall. Wise Benito Burgos. They have a pretty good. They have a like middle midfield. Jamal Spicer. This is the Montreal Vikings. Montreal does come back. In red and pink though, not blue and yellow. So yeah, they also got Bertram Jameson, Luis Fernandez, catcher. He'll be good. Richard Hong at first, Derek Brown at second. There's Alloy Baker, Herbert Shields, Rick Hobbridge. So yeah, now we have the final team, the Bandits, which I think I like just got finished. They have Stephen Key. This whole team's like 85 overall. Harold Gonzalez, bullpen. Rodney Frank, I forgot about the first baseman, I guess. Tom Sweeney at second. Bobby, is that Robert? Bobby Combs. Shortstop, Reed Tashner. John Traxler. So there's they got Tito Rosado is their best player. So that is all the teams. First games, we will be watching the. Oh, this will be good. This will be a good game too. The Glory taking on the Yetis. So a couple other things. Last year, what happened is we only went to season 4. It's because also the footage of because I would pre-record like a season before and then I would edit it and then I'd upload a season like 2 weeks later. I'd upload another season, etc. And it would just go on like that. But what happened is I lost all the footage, and I couldn't do any of the other seasons. So I only got to the season 4 postseason, and then yeah, lost all the footage. So I actually made it to like season 9. So yeah, but in this one we'll be going for um I think there will be 2 drafts. So there'll be the actual draft, like draft day, and then we will be adding, so whoever the 5 worst teams were in the league. So there's a chance that you could get 2 first overall picks, or 2 like really good prospects. So this year there will be a generational talent, and I haven't really chosen on the name or the position yet, but you know. So if you are a generational, or if you get the first overall pick in the draft lottery, you get that. But if you're the worst team in the league, then you also get this extra draft. So in this extra draft, there will be 5 players, all 86 plus potential. Um, so yeah. What else do I want to say? Put a lot of hard work in this. So I hope this pays off. Um, I guess enjoyed the series. Um, I'm liking it with the show 24 so far. Also, shout out to GGBL, GG9. He's the one who really inspired me to do this. Now, I was already like planning on doing it before, but once I seen his series, it really elevated me to do it. So, shout out to him, and I'll see you guys in the opening day. Glory versus Yetis.